Chapter 13. Bankruptcy is often called a reorganization bankruptcy. It's a legal tool designed for individuals who have a regular income. Instead of wiping away all of your debts immediately, it lets you create a plan to repay some or all of what you owe over a period of 3 to 5 years. This process can be really helpful if you've fallen behind on your mortgage or car payments. It gives you a chance to catch up on these missed payments over time, which can help you keep your home and your vehicle. The court provides protection from creditors while you follow your approved repayment plan. One of the main benefits of Chapter 13 is that it allows you to stop foreclosure proceedings on your house. As soon as you file your case, an automatic stay goes into effect. This is a court order that stops most creditors from trying to collect debts from you. This means that lawsuits, wage garnishments, and harassing phone calls have to stop. This break gives you the breathing room you need to organize your finances and get back on track. It's a powerful feature that provides immediate relief from the pressure of overwhelming debt. Unlike Chapter 7 bankruptcy, where a trustee might sell some of your property to pay creditors, Chapter 13 lets you keep your assets. You're not required to liquidate your belongings. Instead, your repayment plan is based on your disposable income. That's the amount of money you have left over each month after paying for your necessary living expenses. The plan must show that you're committing all of your disposable income to repaying your debts for the duration of the plan. This makes it a good option for people who have valuable property they don't want to lose. So, who is Chapter 13 for? It's for people who earn a steady paycheck or have another reliable source of income, but are struggling to keep up with their bills. It's also for those who don't qualify for Chapter 7 because their income is too high. Or, it could be for someone who has property that wouldn't be protected in a Chapter 7 case. By creating a structured and manageable repayment plan, Chapter 13 offers a clear path toward financial stability. It provides a way to handle your debts responsibly while holding onto the assets you've worked hard to acquire. The very first step in the Chapter 13 process is to determine if you're eligible. To qualify, you must be an individual, not a business, although you can include business debts if you're a sole proprietor. Your secured and unsecured debts have to be below certain limits, which are updated periodically. Secured debts are those tied to property, like a mortgage or a car loan. Unsecured debts are not, like credit card bills or medical expenses. You also need to have a regular source of income that's stable enough to support your proposed repayment plan. An experienced bankruptcy attorney can help you figure out if you meet all of these requirements. Once you confirm your eligibility, the next step is to gather all of your financial documents. This is a crucial part of the process because the court needs a complete picture of your financial situation. You'll need to collect pay stubs, tax returns from the last few years, bank statements, and records of any real estate you own. You should also compile a list of all your assets, such as cars, furniture, and jewelry. Additionally, you'll need to create a detailed list of all your debts, including the name of the creditor, the amount you owe, and the account number. Being thorough here will make the paperwork much easier later on. Before you can officially file for bankruptcy, you have to complete a credit counseling course. This is a mandatory requirement from an agency approved by the U.S. Trustee's Office. The purpose of this course is to help you review your budget and explore all available options for dealing with your debt. You might find that there are alternatives to bankruptcy that could work for you. The course can be taken online or over the phone and usually takes about an hour or two to complete. Once you're done, you'll get a certificate that you must file with the court along with your other bankruptcy papers. Preparing for Chapter 13 takes time and careful organization. It's not something to be rushed. Taking these initial steps seriously will set a strong foundation for your case. Checking your eligibility ensures you're on the right path. Gathering your documents thoroughly will prevent delays and problems down the road. Completing your credit counseling fulfills a legal requirement and provides valuable financial education. Many people find it helpful to work with a bankruptcy lawyer during this stage. A lawyer can guide you, answer your questions, and make sure you have everything you need before moving forward with the filing. After you've completed your credit counseling and gathered your documents, it's time to prepare and file your bankruptcy paperwork. This involves filling out a set of official forms which are collectively known as the bankruptcy petition and schedules. These forms ask for detailed information about your income, expenses, assets, debts, and recent financial transactions. It's really important to be completely honest and accurate when filling out this paperwork. Any mistakes or omissions could lead to your case being dismissed. Once the forms are complete, you'll file them with the bankruptcy court in your district, which officially starts your case and puts the automatic stay into effect. A central part of your Chapter 13 filing is creating a proposed repayment plan. This plan is your roadmap for how you'll pay back your creditors over the next 3 to 5 years. It must detail which creditors will be paid, how much they'll be paid, and when they'll be paid. Your plan needs to be feasible, meaning your income must be sufficient to cover both your regular living expenses and the proposed plan payments. Crafting a plan that meets all legal requirements can be complex. The plan has to be submitted to the court either with your initial petition or within 14 days after filing. About a month after you file, you'll be required to attend a meeting called the 341 Meeting of Creditors. Despite the name, creditors rarely attend this meeting. You'll meet with a bankruptcy trustee assigned to your case and any creditors who choose to show up. The trustee will review your paperwork and ask you questions under oath about your finances and your proposed repayment plan. The purpose is to verify that the information you provided is accurate and that your plan is fair. It's usually a straightforward meeting, but it's a mandatory step in the process. Following the 341 meeting, the court will hold a confirmation hearing. At this hearing, the bankruptcy judge will decide whether to approve or confirm your repayment plan. The trustee and your creditors have the right to object to the plan if they believe it doesn't meet the legal requirements of the bankruptcy code. For example, they might argue that the plan isn't affordable for you or that it doesn't pay them as much as they're entitled to receive. If there are objections, you may need to modify your plan. Once the judge confirms your plan, it becomes a binding agreement. Once your Chapter 13 plan is confirmed by the court, your primary responsibility is to make your monthly payments on time. You'll make these payments directly to the bankruptcy trustee, not to your individual creditors. The trustee will then distribute the money to your creditors according to the terms of your confirmed plan. It's absolutely essential to stay current with these payments. If you fall behind, the trustee can ask the court to dismiss your case, which would end your bankruptcy protection. This would allow your creditors to resume their collection efforts, including foreclosure and wage garnishment. During the 3 to 5 year repayment period, you must continue to manage your finances carefully. You're required to stay current on any ongoing obligations that aren't part of the bankruptcy, such as new utility bills or post-filing taxes. You're also generally prohibited from taking on new significant debt, like a car loan or a mortgage, without getting permission from the court first. Living under a court-approved budget requires discipline, but it's a key part of the journey toward financial recovery. This period is an opportunity to build healthier financial habits that will serve you well in the future. Before your case can be closed and your debts discharged, you must complete a second required course. This is a debtor education course that focuses on financial management skills. The goal of this course is to provide you with the tools and knowledge you need to stay out of financial trouble in the future. Like the pre-filing credit counseling, this course has to be taken from a government-approved agency. After you complete it, you'll receive another certificate that must be filed with the court. This is one of the final steps before you can receive your bankruptcy discharge. At the end of your successful repayment plan, you'll receive a court order known as a discharge. This order officially eliminates your legal obligation to pay back any remaining balance on most of your unsecured debts. This is the moment you've been working toward. It marks your financial fresh start. After the discharge, you can begin rebuilding your credit and your financial life. While the Chapter 13 process requires commitment and discipline, completing it successfully can lift the heavy burden of debt and open the door to a more secure financial future.